Hello everyone, welcome back. Zargot here. Today we're jumping into an Ixalan draft, so we get in our first pack. So our rare is going to be the banner. I don't like banner as a first pick here. You really don't know if you're going to be able to commit to any particular tribe, so it's really just kind of speculating. I don't much care for that. But there's Elemental. Elementals is fantastic. 4/4 for 5 is always going to be good. Got the binding here, good piece of removal. I'm not a huge fan of blue-white, however. But I do see the Vine Shaper Mystic, which I do like. I would like to try and see if we can grab that, maybe move into blue-green Merfolk. It's also Vanquish the Weak here, which is decent as well. That's a good pack. We got the Sword Tooth, we got the Collar as well. Bloodletter. I think we're going to go ahead and grab the Collar here. Collar's pretty strong. It's a Merfolk as well, but it also allows you to just kind of tap your opponent out and get in for that final swing. So we're going to grab that and be happy. Here, probably not complaining these blue cards, but there is a Looter, which is an okay 2-drop. It's not a Merfolk, but 2-drops are very, very essential to this format, so we'll grab the Looter. Yeah, so we're getting a few blue cards here. I like our blue. I like our green as well. I'd like to see more of the green side of the Merfolks here, just coming in the next few picks. Hopefully we don't get cut, because I'd be ashamed not to play the Vine Shaper here. Fiery Candidate. Oh, we got the Boon. We're going to take the Boon here. This is exactly what you want for a Merfolk deck. Here we get the Shaper Apprentice. This is fantastic. Shaper Apprentice turn 2 into Vine Shaper Mystic turn 3 is really powerful. Just having a 3-power flyer that's able to swing on turn 3 is just so much value. So that's really, really good. I wouldn't mind a couple more of those. Another handful of Vine Shaper Mystics here would be fine as well. Here, I don't like Pounce in this deck. Our creatures aren't strong enough to do that kind of fighting. Not gonna play Whiptail. Windstrider's pretty decent though. It's a Merfolk. It's a 3/3 flyer. It has flash, so I think that's a pretty good pick here. Probably not going to play any of the green cards here. I'm just not interested in those. Prime Blade. I don't think our deck's looking to do that. We'll take Opt, and hopefully we won't have to play in the deck. It's okay for a 23rd card, but I prefer not to play Opt. Okay, here we've got Daggertooth for our green. I really don't care. We'll take Pirate's Prize. This is actually an okay card. Another Looter. We'll be happy to grab Looter. Pirate's Prize is fine. Just sometimes getting a little bit of card advantage is okay. We don't really care too much about the treasure tokens, though. Let's take Spell Pierce for the board. Cancel for the board. Don't really care about the Sentry. Dive Down. That's a good combat trick. Happy to pick that up there. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see what we open on our next pack here. Well, the Bishops are rare. We're really not going to play that. There's Deeproot Warrior. I think that's the pick here. That's a solid 2-drop. That's where this deck wants to move into. Not an exciting, pick one from our second pack opening, but it's a solid creature. It's very, very valuable, especially the Vine Shaper Mystic. Here we've got another Vine Shaper Mystic. Yes, please. It's exactly what we want. That is fantastic. That's really, really good. Yeah, just getting a couple of these guys really let you know that the players next to us really aren't grabbing any Merfolk. We've got the Sculptor here. This is okay. I like one of these in our deck, especially since we have Vine Shaper Mystic. Sometimes you can buy this back and pump your Elemental or something of that nature later game if you need to, or it's just 3/2 unblockable. I'm not going to play the Raptors here. Don't really care for that. There's a Delver, but we'll probably pick that up later. There's a Run Aground. I like Run Aground. We don't have any interaction with our opponent's creatures yet, so yeah, I think we'll just grab Run Aground here. It's a good, decent combat trick. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, here, you can grab a land or for a rare. I would just take the Diviner. We'll grab this. Hopefully we won't have to play it though. It's not really where our deck wants to be. We want to be pretty aggressive in the early game. Here we've got the Sailor Remains. No, Air Elemental. 2 Air Elementals. Alright, the late game is definitely locked up here. Here we have the Stormfleet Aerialist, which is pretty good, but actually I think I'm taking the River Snake. We have 2 Vine Shaper Mystics and the Boon, so I think this card's going to be pretty strong on our deck, actually. Another Shaper's Apprentice, fantastic. Go ahead and take the Diviner out. We definitely want Shaper's Apprentices. Those are very, very strong. Just take this for maybe a grindy game. I think we'll take another Snake, just on the same principle. We do have ways to put counters on it and pump it up. Let's go ahead and pop out a Looter here. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty strong. Ooh, Fire Cannon and Wield. I like that for sideboard. There's the Delver we were looking for. I like having one of those. Not going to play Op. Sailor Remains. This may make the cut, depending on what we see for the rest of the picks here. Okay, let's grab this. Yeah, this is looking really, really good. We still have a whole pack to go through. So here we have the Galleon for the rare. Probably not going to play that. It really doesn't fit the theme of our deck. I do like Chart a Course. You know, our deck's pretty aggressive. I think we're going to be able to draw 2 cards off this just pretty much any time. Here, we take the Speaker, or I think the Wayfinder is actually better. We want to hit more 3-drops. We got a lot of 2. Well, this is just a solid creature here. We can take Jade Guardian, but I actually kind of like Savage Stomp here, just because we don't really have very many ways to interact with our opponent's creatures. And here's another good 3-drop. You know, we get the Water Trap Weaver. You know, that lets us tap our opponent's creatures down, sneak through damage when they're trying to put up blocks, which, you know, most people are going to be doing if you're pretty aggressive like this deck's looking to be. So this is shaping up pretty well. Now this is looking pretty good. Okay, here, I think we're just going to take the Merfolk enchantment here. I think this is worth playing. We got a lot of Merfolk, and it might be able to get some value. We can grab the land here, or well, actually we got another Water Trap Weaver. That's perfect. We'll go ahead and grab that. So we can side out some of these other cards we're not really interested in playing. Yeah, we'll just take out the Pirate's Prize, kind of lower our curve a little bit, especially since we have so many 5-drop flyers. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. I'm actually pleased with this deck just as it stands. This is completely fine. You know, pretty aggressive here. I don't think we're going to play any of these cards. We can take favorable wins. You know, there might be some matchups where we want to outclass their flyers. I'm not going to play any of these cards. Most rare draft, it's fine. I think probably just take a Cobble Wings for the sideboard. You never know, we might need that. Ah, there we go. Here's a Speaker. We're happy to grab a Speaker here. There's our Jade Guardian. Fantastic. We're getting paid off in the end. Yeah, I'm not going to play any of these cards. Another Speaker. All right. Yeah, this is... wow, we really just got kind of past everything we needed the last few picks there. All right, let's see what we can put together. Okay, here, so we got to make a couple cuts, or just at least one cut. I think I like the Delver. Actually, I think the Speaker is going to be better. You know, this is always just going to be a 2/2 for 1. Let's just kind of line up some picks here and see what we want to cut. We probably want to run 17 lands because we are playing the air elementals. We definitely want to hit those, and I think we're pretty consistently going to have one. So I think it's pretty important to have for 17 lands in the deck. What else is worth considering here? Deep-Root Waters. I do kind of want to try this card out. So we're going to go ahead and throw out the Looter. We're going to put the Speaker in. Do we want to cut the Delver? Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I'd rather have the Speaker. I think I like everything else in the deck here. Yeah, I like Chart a Course. I think this is always just going to draw 2 cards. Yeah, let's just go ahead and add some land in here. This seems pretty aggressive. I like this, and we can always move some things around between matches. Yeah, we're just going to go 9 and 8. All right, boom. There's our deck. We'll see you in round 1. Okay, looks like we're on the die roll here. We'll go ahead and take a look. Very aggressive hand. We'll keep this. We have good 2, 3-drop. Again, the Shaper into the Mystic's going to be very, very powerful. Okay, opponent's playing some flyers. We're going to go ahead and slam the Shaper here. We got our land. We need to play the Mystic next turn, so we'll already be outclassing their flyer. Yep, happy to take our 1. See what our opponent's going to play here. And Vanguard, okay. It's pretty aggressive. So we're happy to go ahead and slam the Mystic here. That's going to represent a good blocker for their creatures, and we'll get in for our 3. This is looking good. We got a lot of stuff in our hand here. We can just keep tapping down their creature. We got a Chart a Course where we need to fill our hand back up. Pirate's Cutlass. Okay, that's a thing. So that's going to lock us up a little bit here. We might just play the... Okay, we'll go ahead and swing. That's fine. Alright, so I think here we'll just play the Weaver. Go ahead and tap down their blocker and go ahead and get in for 5. That'll freeze him up next turn. Yeah, perfect. Got our opponent at a 12. Alright, they're gonna hold back for blocks. Okay, got the Deep-Root Warrior. So what do we want to do here? I think maybe we'll just hold back the Shaper. Yeah, let's get in here. I don't think our opponent's going to block any of this. There's really no point. Not a good trade for them. Or maybe they will. They're thinking about it. Slash of Talents. That'll do it. Alright, they're going to take 2, go to 10. Not a problem. I think we'll go ahead and do Chart a Course here. Just regas our hands. And go ahead and play a Deep-Root Warrior Speaker. Yeah, we're looking pretty good now. Next turn we can just slam the Collar and just really get in for a bunch of damage. Oh, so our opponent got tricks here. Rebirth. Okay. Well, I couldn't get anything back with it. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and play the Collar. perfect. Tap down on their creatures. Gonna get in for just a whole bunch of damage. Alright. Opponent's at 1. And then this represents lethal next turn. Okay, there we go. Component conceded. I don't blame them. We had a very aggressive hand. I think our deck's fine the way it is. I don't really see any reason to change anything. Yeah, I don't really see any reason, anything worth considering. Go ahead and slide it in. So we'll go ahead and leave our deck the way it is, and go ahead and send this back. Okay, let's take a look here. And yeah, I like this hand. We'll keep it. We're able to go Deep-Root Warrior into the Shaper. Maybe we'll draw. Okay, well, you know, Air Elemental's not the best draw there, but we do have our aggressive 2-drop or our 1-drop. We'll go ahead and send this in. We're happy to trade if our opponent, or happy to if our opponent blocks. I think we play the Deep-Root Warrior just because he's going to be able to get through a little bit better the next couple turns. Yeah, we'll gladly take a few damage here, not a problem. And nothing from our opponent. Okay, so we can go ahead and get in for a few points here. And then we'll just go ahead and play the Shaper. Okay, I think we'll just replay the Deep-Root Warrior then. Yeah, I think I like that better. I mean, this guy's still just more aggressive. I mean, we play the Shaper, but I like still having the more aggressive creature on the ground. Especially since our opponent hasn't played anything yet. Okay, put the top to the bottom. Okay. Yep, getting in for 3. Again, we have no problem. We're happy to take that damage. All right. Well, not an island. You know, we kind of want to see an island so we can get this Air Elemental out. We'll go ahead and send in our damage / Talons. Okay. Opponent's going to take 2. Going to play our Jade Guardian. You know, just go ahead and make this a 3/3, so our opponent really can't interact with it. So you know, we decide when this creature is gonna live or die. Yeah, our opponent's staying pretty aggressive. Really, they really don't have any blocks, and they're in no position to have to start chump blocking. So that makes sense. I feel like our opponent probably has something here, maybe their own Shaper, but we're going to send in anyway. And, okay, nothing, yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and slam Air Elemental. I don't think this is going to get countered or anything of that nature. Excellent. Oh, run aground. Okay, not a problem. It'll still be an Air Elemental next turn when we play it. All right, our opponent's opting. And bottom, okay. Send in a 3, we've got an 8. Hey, Air Elemental, there you go again. Okay. Alright, perfect. We're going to go ahead and get in for 3. Hold back the speaker here, just in case our opponent has any shenanigans. Go ahead and slam the Air Elemental. Perfect. Okay, what's our opponent got here? Weaver. We're going to tap down our Air Elemental. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll go ahead and offer the trade here. Not a problem. And no, our opponent paid the 4. Wow. It's pretty aggressive. So we got Boon here. I think we'll hold up the yeah, we're gonna go ahead and flash our flyer in at the end of the turn here. Yeah, and then we'll have Boon held up, and we'll have 2 valid flyers. I think that's definitely what we're gonna go ahead and do here for the last play. That should finish everything up here. Okay, they have 1 blocker. All right, nothing else. Go ahead and play our flyer, and Mystic. All right, perfect. Go ahead and play the Mystic. Pump our 2 guys, and I think that's probably gonna be it. Perfect, there we go. Alrighty, looks like we won the die roll again. And kind of a loose hand, but you know, we got the Mystic. We'll go ahead and keep this. If we can draw a 2-drop, next turn we're looking pretty good here. Alright, well, we got our land for our Air Elemental. And our opponent, ooh, Scoundrels. Too much land. Guess we're going to play the Vine Shaper here, just pump it. I mean, it's not going to trade with the Scoundrels, but we're really not going to sit back and not play this. Yeah, take some damage. And Bloodletter. Oi, okay. Alright, well, looks like we're just going to play the Caller here. We just need a blocker for the Scoundrels. We can't continue to take 4 and now 6 every single turn. Okay, and our opponent's just going to get in for 2. Good, at least we stopped the ground beats for a turn here. Cutlass on the Scoundrels. Sheesh. Probably should have played that and attacked with it. Alright, well, I guess we can play Air Elemental here. I guess worst case scenario, we can trade it with the Scoundrels if we have to. But I think we're still... Our opponent definitely has a combat trick. We're not going to block here. We'll wait till we can dive down. Okay. Lots of vampires. Another Elemental. Okay. Maybe we just go ahead and get an attack in here. No. We'll just hold up, dive down. We really need to block, get some of these skyletters. Let's go ahead and block. And what's our opponent have? Nothing? Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and dive down, save our elemental here. They still get a hill giant out of the deal. Okay. Yeah, maybe now we're going to attack. Let's go ahead and get a couple damage in. We'll play another air elemental. You know, we got blockers here. We can still kind of halt the ground game a little bit. Opponent's got a lot of cards in hand, though. Oi. Ah, and it's stuck. Okay. You got Skullduggery. Great. Alright, 4/4 lifelink. Let's make it a little bit harder here. Opponent's at 18. We're at 8. Jade Guardian's probably not going to do it. We can lay down a couple plays this turn. Yeah, I guess we're going to get in here. Don't want to get too aggressive. Go ahead and play the Jade Guardian. And just pump it. Want a bigger creature for blocks here. Alright, let's see what our opponent's got. Really can't play the Shaper, and they got Skullduggery. Oh man. Okay. Well, opponent's kind of going off all of a sudden. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back in this game. And they got such a big lifelinker, they're going to be able to start cranking out vampire tokens every turn now. Switching the Cutlass. Yeah, that's just a huge life swing. And we can block with the air elemental with the bloodletter. They're going to Skullduggery. I think we got to block here. We can't take this damage. We got to block it all. Guess we can just block here, double up on the ground guy. We're going to lose everything, but I mean, we still have an air elemental for block and Jade Guardian, so I guess this is fine for now. Again, I don't think we're going to win this game. Really not a lot we're going to be able to do to come back from it, but maybe we get a little information about what our opponent's playing. You know, hopefully be able to move into the next game a little more educated. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and triple up here. Just to make sure this guy dies. That way, whichever one he Skullduggeries, at least we'll make sure to take out the creature we're blocking here. Okay, I'm assuming he's going to take out the air elemental. Yeah. Alright. See what we draw here. No land. Bah! Land. Okay, well at least we can play the Apprentice now the Skullduggery's gone, so really no position to do any attacks. Our opponent's going to be able to start doing like the Cutlass on the token now, so it's going to be increasingly harder to... Or on the Cutthroat, okay. Yeah, I guess we just got a double block here. I mean... Alright. The Armasaur, that's... can't block that. That just doesn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, is there really any point to this? No. Okay, let's move to sideboarding. Alright, what do we want here? Yeah, the Sneak's definitely worse since they're playing Skullduggery. Let's throw on this guy. At least he's got 2 toughness. And what else do we want? Maybe... I mean, I like the 2 toughness here. I don't want to put the Sneak back in. I mean, the Shapers, I guess they're worth keeping. At least they're flying. You know, if our opponent doesn't have Skullduggery, something like that, we can block their flyers. Maybe we want 1. Let's put the Fire Cannon in. This is good. This takes care of a lot of their deck. Yeah, we'll definitely be on the play. This is fine. This is a fine hand. You know, we get the Fire Cannon, interact with their creatures. You know, we got a good flyer, got the Deep Root Warrior. It's not bad. We can draw a Vine Shaper Mystic because we're looking even better. We'll get the Warrior out first. Just because this guy's going to be able to represent more damage and get through their blockers, hopefully. Yeah, so like we can get through this guy. I mean, we could have got through with the flyer as well, but this represents an extra point of damage and may be relevant this game if we can keep from getting blown out by the vampires here. I'm going to get our Shaper down. Bloodletter, yeah, okay. Well, that blocks our flyer. Does not block our Deep Root Warrior, so Jade Guardian, that's not terrible. It'll send everything in. We're fine with trading with the Bloodletter. Okay, I think we'll go ahead. Let's just slam this guy. You know, they can't interact with him, so you know that's just a guaranteed 3/3. There's really no point in putting the token on the other creatures, especially the flyer. Alright, there we go. Opponent's going to start cranking out these tokens. It's going to get difficult if we can't deal with that guy. Might just need to play the Fire Cannon. Do we swing with the Jade Guardian? I don't think so. He's just going to trade for their 2/1 and the token. Let's send the flyer in, I guess. Yeah, let's get a couple points in. That's fine. Let's go ahead and draw a couple cards here. Yeah, let's play the fire cannon. At least the fire cannon's on line next turn, so we can start picking away. Really need to get rid of their rare. I mean, this guy's just adds so much value to the board. Just every single turn, cranking out more tokens. Just completely shuts down our ground. Another bloodletter. All right, our opponent's just going off here. Well, we're getting locked down. We're gonna have to go into defensive, especially with all these lands. But at least we have something we can do with the lands now. All right, take this guy out main phase while they're tapped out, so they can't really, use any combat tricks to save him. What's our opponent gonna do here? Contract killing. So they're looking to just go ahead and get us in the air. Well, we're on a 3-turn clock, so that's not the worst move. Fire cannon, yep, chuck this island, get this untapped. I guess, what do we want to do here? Want to get rid of a flyer, maybe? Let's go get this guy out. I guess we'll hold up. We can always kill the flyer on our turn, or we can play the strider and try to block. Might just get blown out with the combat trick. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill this guy. I don't want the strider to get blown out with a combat trick, and at least this way we take care of the creature, take the 2-turn clock away. Scoundrels. Okay. Yeah, there's really no way we're going to get back from this. Our opponent's got way too much on the board now. They can just start swinging with everything. It doesn't matter at this point. We're not going to be able to play enough creatures. I mean, we can kill our bloodletter, but all right, let's see here. Yeah, I mean, we can live, but then we're still facing down an army. Should we play this guy? I guess it's probably better to play this guy just so we can have an extra creature on the board, but I still don't see a way for us to win. We don't have fiery cannonade. So we're going to jump here, go and block here. That'll trade, block here, block there. We're going to take 5, go to 1. Our opponent's going to go to 19. Everybody gets some treasure tokens. Yeah, and that's really it. There's nothing we can draw in our deck that's going to allow us to be able to block all these creatures and get back in the game. So I'll go ahead and concede here, and we'll see everyone in the last round. Okay, in our final round here, looks like we're going to be on the draw. You know what? Not terrible. I think this is worth keeping. We might have a 1-drop. We have the Vine Shaper Mystic, so even if we don't get a 2-drop, that's still going to be a pretty big guy. Especially if we hit an island here. More vampires. Bah. Ooh, we don't see any more forest. Alright, well this hand's going to be much more playable if we can hit an island this turn, and then hopefully no more lands for the rest of the game. Alright, let's see what we get here. Taking our 1, that's fine. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now we can start getting in for 2. We can play all the cards in our hands. We still need another island if we draw air elemental, but not a big deal. What's our opponent going to do here? Going to go ahead and get in for 1. Alright. And Tormentor. You know what? We have plenty of forest. They can have it. Alright, what are we going to get here? Short of course not bad. We're going to play the Mystic. We're just going to make this guy big. Make the Mystic big. We got a good blocker. We got a good attacker now. Go ahead and start getting pretty aggressive with the deck. Savage Stomp's going to be pretty good as well. We'll hit another land and we can play the Strider. Hopefully we hit an island. See what our opponent's going to do here. Send in 1 again. Okay. And make some tokens. Alright. That's legitimate. Run aground. Alright, so what are we going to do here? I guess we just attack. See how our opponent wants to block. If we block with everything? No. Okay, so we'll go ahead and draw some cards, see if we can hit some land. Excellent. Yeah, we're pretty happy to go ahead and hit that land there. Alright, so yeah, we're looking pretty good here. We can kind of play everything in our deck. We can make our dudes really big. Opponent's just getting in for a bunch of damage now. No? Gonna hold back 1? Oh, they're gonna pump the vampire token. Yeah, that makes sense. I really don't have a problem with, taking the damage here. Yeah. I guess we could, let's go ahead and block. If our opponent has any combat tricks, just get those out of their hand now. They might just be looking to gain some life here. Okay, and they're going to go ahead and gain 3. We're going to take 3. Yeah, we'll go ahead and boost this guy. That seems good now. Now we got a very aggressive attacker. We'll go ahead and make this guy huge. We got a 5/5. We got a 2/4. We can start bouncing. We can run around their creature if we want to slow them down. We can Savage Stomp, or we can just play the Strider. We got a lot of options now. If our opponent doesn't have any removal for our speaker, perfect. So, all right, we're just gonna go ahead and get in for a lot of damage here. I guess the question is, what do we want to do now? I guess we'll just hold it up. We can always just run aground or play the Strider at the end of the turn, depending on what our opponent does here. I don't want to run around the token. I'd rather make them... Oh, perfect, perfect. That's excellent. Yeah, well, this is excellent. You know, we keep them off Mark of the Vampire, which would have definitely swung the game back in their favor. And, you know, now we got to draw that 1-drop. Yeah, I don't blame our opponent there. Okay, I mean, the deck felt pretty good. I mean, maybe we can decide one of these guys out. For the cannon, yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good. I like this against the vampires just because there's so many 2 toughness creatures. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. I love the shaper into the vine shaper. You know, I mean, this is it's just so aggressive. Our opponent's playing white. They can always slash the talons it. All right, they got their 1-drop. Getting in for the damage. Can play Bishop Soldier. Or... Nope. Perfect. All right, we'll play our guy. State of the plan here. We got Chart of Course, so we can regas our hand if we start to stall out. You know, so this is good. We could use another land at some point in the next few turns. Yep, take our damage, no problem. And okay, Sunwing. That's a thing. That makes it a little bit trickier here. We're still definitely just going to stick to the plan of pumping these guys. I have no problem, you know, trading here, so we're going to send in the damage. You know, we're more aggressive than our opponent at this point. If they want to trade, that is fine. I didn't think so, but definitely offer it. All right, hey, our opponent's got some good quality creatures this game here. Ooh, okay. Well, Vine Shaper will be probably staying back from now on. 3/2 first strike's kind of hard to deal with, especially in black, white. There's just so many tricks that blow us out. All right, getting in for 3, not a problem. And okay, so got our 1-drop here. So what do we want to do? I think we'd probably... I'm gonna go ahead and get in for 3 here. Yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead and get in for 3. And let's go ahead and draw some cards, see what options we get. Yeah, we can play our flyer or the fire cannon. The fire cannon is going to let us get rid of the first striker. Or we can just stay aggressive. Yeah, let's get rid of the first striker. It's going to be hard to be aggressive, especially if our opponent starts to hammer on us here with these attackers. All our creatures coming into play blocked or tapped. Yeah, our opponent's getting a little aggressive, so take our licks. Okay, gonna have us discard. I think we can get rid of our 1-drop. Yeah, I mean, it's a blocker, but you know, our opponent has, you know, enough on the board. It's not as valuable anymore. Okay, so we could freeze up their first striker. We'll just start getting in the damage. I mean, we can swing for 5 here. Put them to 9. No, we would swing back for 3. Put us 9. I mean, that seems fine. I don't have a blocker for their 2/2. And we can also play our flyer as well. That seems pretty good. So let's tap down their first striker. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and probably just go ahead and get in for a 5. Perfect. And get our opponent to 9. So we're kind of winning the race here. And then really just slam our flyer. Got a lot of aggression. Our opponent's going to have to hold back their flyer now. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. Even if they swing all, we're completely fine with that. Got the fire cannon, so we can start shutting down that first striker and getting in on the ground. Alright, what's our opponent going to do here? And we were positioned pretty well. Fire cannon really shuts down everything on our board except for the Sunwing. And even that we're not too terribly worried about. Yeah, so I'm going to get in for 3. You know, kind of tied up here at 9. They got any more plays this turn? Bishop? Alright. Fire cannon. Stop it. Water Trap Weaver? Yeah, that's perfect. This is exactly what we need to see here. We can afford to have our opponent start you know, trading off and pulling their creatures back, getting their enter the battlefield abilities. So probably going to want to just tap down their bishop, you know, get in some good damage here. What's our opponent able to do if we play this? They got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 9, so we got to hold something back for a blocker. We can hold back the Vine Shaper, I guess. Send our flyers and the Water Trap Weaver, or just the 2 flyers. It's probably fine. Yeah, I think just the 2 flyers are fine. We'll put our opponent to 4. You know, essentially they're at lethal. So unless they hold back their flyer blocker, we'll go ahead and tap down the bishop so they don't get any more value out of that card. You know, it's not exactly a Sun Titan, but it's still quite annoying. Go ahead and play our land here, just in case we draw stuff and need to use the fire cannon, so we can kind of, you know, cast a 3-drop and use the fire cannon. All right, so what's our opponent going to do here? Okay, making some tokens. Opponent's really developing on their board. Oh, all right. Makes it a little trickier. What are they going to do here? All right, so what are we going to hit? Land? That's just fodder for the cannon. We can send our 3/2 flyer in. You know, opponent can't really do anything except for block it, which isn't the worst, because then that turns on our other flyer here to be a sort of a one-turn clock. We can send both flyers in. You know, if our opponent wants to take, well, actually, no, they're going to chump with the vampire. That's probably not very good for us. Maybe we just hold back here, try to get the Windstrider in end of turn. We'll see how they attack. You might just have to use the fire cannon to kind of offset some of their attacks this turn. Probably going to use it at their first striker. Kind of makes the most sense. It's definitely their best creature right now. The bishop's just kind of annoying though. All right, let's see what they do here. Okay, flyer, and just send in the team. All right. So we need to live. We can kill them with the fire cannon if we can block. Well, they're gonna get some life from their life linkers, so we can't even do that. If we can keep both our flyers alive, so we're gonna chump here. No, that's gonna survive. Our opponent's got 1 card in hand. I'm not too worried about that. So they're gonna go to 6 life, no matter how they really block here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and block here, just to trade. That's fine. Block a token. Block another token. We're gonna take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to 2. I think that's fine. Okay, what's our opponent doing here? They got a combat trick. They're gonna get us this turn. I think worst case scenario, we'll just fire cannon the the 2/2. So even if they do have a combat trick. Okay, well, our opponent's thinking about it. I'm not sure what they have in hand. I guess maybe they're just thinking about pumping one of their vampire tokens here just to trade. Yeah, I think we're going to have to fire cannon that guy now. We're not going to be able to lose our flyer, but our opponent did tap out all their flyer blockers, so we do have 5 in air now. So I don't know if our opponent thought about that. I mean, because they definitely can see we have the fire cannon here, so we can take this out in response. We're only going to gain 1 life, go to 5. We can swing for 5 on the hit back. Maybe they didn't count that one up, or we might have something else in hand. And they're at 5, we're at 2. Do they have anything here? Nope. Okay. Well, it looks like our opponent might have just miscalculated on that last play there. But anyway, we went 2-1 with our deck here. Got beat up by vampires the second round. That kind of seems to be the trend here lately. If you're not playing with vampires, you are getting beat up by vampires. But I really enjoyed the deck. A lot of fun. Enjoyed the Merfolk synergies. Could use a few more interactive spells for our opponent's creatures. But nonetheless, I still had a lot of fun playing it. I hope that you had fun watching the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new to my videos and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you in our next draft video.